I am Srinivas Reddy, lecturer in CT course at Government Junior College, Old Malkpet, Hyderabad. Last class, we have solved in earthwork calculations problem one method, that is mid-sectional area method. After that, today, we are going to do mean sectional area method and prismoidal formula or prismoidal method. That problem we have done only one method. Last class మనం ఇచ్చిన ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఎర్త్వర్క్ క్వాంటిటీ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయమని ఇచ్చాము. దాన్ని మిడ్ సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా మెథడ్తో సాల్వ్ చేసాము. ఈరోజు వీఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ మీన్ సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా మెథడ్ అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ప్రిజ్మాయిడల్ ఫార్ములా దాంతో కూడా మనం సాల్వ్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాం. ఓకే, దిస్ మీన్ సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా మెథడ్ already I have explained you about this method. So today we are doing a small problem on this method. So for this method, quantity formula, quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length. Total earthwork quantity in that road. If we want to calculate, what is the total quantity? Total quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length of the road. ఆ ఫార్ములా వేస్తే మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చు. ప్రాబ్లంలో ఫార్మేషన్ విడ్త్ ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? బి 10 మీటర్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. సైడ్ స్లోప్స్ 2:1 అంటే 2 తీసుకున్నాం. లెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ది రోడ్ 200 మీటర్స్. D1 1 మీటర్, D2 1.6 మీటర్. ఓకే, సో A1 sectional area at one end. Sectional area at one end of the road. That is BD1 formula plus SD1 square. Sectional area at one end. That is A1 is equal to sectional area at one end. That is equal to BD1 plus SD1 square. The formula. This formula lo you have to substitute all the values and see what happens. B. What is the value of B? 10 meters. Substitute in the place of B 10 meters into D1. How much is D1 given? 1 meter. 10 into, in the place of D1, 1 plus 2 plus SD1 square. S means side slope. So S is equal to how much it is given? 2. 2 into D1 square. In the place of D1, what you have to substitute? D1 is equal to 1 meter. So 1 square. Okay. So after simplification, you will get 12 meters square. Now with the help of scientific calculator, students please calculate this value and you have to check it. Sorry, today I forgot to bring a scientific calculator. With the help of cell phone calculator, today I am solving. Next class onwards, I will bring scientific calculator. Please cooperate. So, 10 into 1. That is 10 plus 2 into 1 square. 12. That is equal to 12. Okay. That calculation is over, man. Then, next step. A2. A2 means sectional area at the other end of the road. A2 is equal to sectional area at another end. There is also a formula for that. What is the formula? BD2 plus SD2 square. BD2 plus SD2 square. B value ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? ప్రాబ్లంలో 10 మినిట్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. సో B ప్లేస్ లో 10 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. 10 ఇంటూ D2. D2 వాల్యూ ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 1.6. D2 ప్లేస్ లో 1.6 మీటర్స్ ని ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. ప్లస్ SD2 స్క్వేర్. ఎస్ అంటే సైడ్ స్లోప్. ఎస్ ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు 2. దెన్ D2 how much it is given 1.6 meters ఇచ్చాడు D2. సో ఇన్ ది ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ D2 ప్లేస్ లో 1.6ని ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. అది కూడా D2 అది 1.6 స్క్వేర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి హియర్ ఆల్సో వీ హావ్ టేకెన్ స్క్వేర్. సో ఫైనల్ ఆఫ్టర్ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ 21.12 meter square. We'll check that simplification. How we'll get, I'll show you. That is 10 into 1.6 10 into 1.6 plus 2 into 1.6 square. That is equal to 21.12 meter square. Students, understood? Calculation while doing with scientific calculator, please maintain accuracy. చాలా యాక్యురేట్ గా కేర్ఫుల్ గా ట్రై చేయడానికి కొట్టండి. వాడు నువ్వు 3/2 తీసుకున్నావు అనుకో, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ గోస్ రాంగ్. యూ డోంట్ గెట్ ఎనీ మార్క్స్. ఓకే, సో please be careful while using the scientific calculator. Do the calculations very carefully. Calculation చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చేయండి. ఎప్పుడు మీకు రాంగ్ ఆన్సర్ రాదు అటు చేస్తే. నేను చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేశాను. 50% ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ సైంటిఫిక్ క్యాల్కులేటర్ మిస్టేక్లు చేస్తున్నారు. దట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్ బికాస్ దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ వైల్ డూయింగ్ క్యాల్కులేషన్స్ with the scientific calculator. That is not correct. Okay. So, క్యాల్కులేటర్ మీద అశ్రద్ధ చూపెట్టడం వల్ల ఆన్సర్లను రాంగ్ పోతున్నాయి. అది కరెక్ట్ కాదు అది. ఓకే, సో ప్లీజ్ నోట్ దిస్ పాయింట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ మీన్ సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా. నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ మీన్ సెక్షనల్ ఏరియా AM. That is equal to, for that also there is a formula. AM is equal to A1 plus A2 by 2. A1, have we calculated? Yes, we have calculated. A1, sectional area at one end. A1 is equal to 12 meters square. Substitute that 12 in the place of A1, 12. Plus A2 area ichada? Yes, A2. Sectional area at another end. That also we have calculated. 21.12 meters square. ఆ A2 ప్లేస్ లో 21.12 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. A2 ప్లేస్ లో 21.12 డివైడెడ్ బై 2. 2 you write. Now we'll do simplification. That is equal to 12 plus 21.12 whole divided by 2. How much you are getting? 16.56 meter square. So mean sectional area is how much you got? 16.56 meter square. So finally, final formula to get the quantity of earthwork. That is equal to quantity. Finally, quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length. Students, ఈ ఫార్ములాని మీరు జాగ్రత్తగా చదివి క్షుణ్ణంగా అర్థం చేసి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఒక్క ఫార్ములా రాంగ్ రాసినా you will get 0 marks or you will lose your marks. That is not correct, no? So try to understand and read the formula very carefully and interestingly. Then only you will get very excellent marks. So therefore quantity, final formula. Quantity is equal to mean sectional area into length. Mean sectional area మనం క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసామా? Yes. We have calculated here. Mean sectional area, that is equal to AM. That is equal to 16.56 meters square. The mean sectional area, తీసుకోండి 16.56 రాయండి. మీన్ సెక్షన్ ఏరియాని 16.56 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి ఇంటూ లెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ది రోడ్. లెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ది రోడ్ ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 200 meters ఇంటూ 200. దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3312 meter cube. With calculator, I will check. That is 16.56 into 200. That is equal to 3,312 meter cube. This is the total quantity of the earthwork we got. That is the final answer. Okay. So next method, prismoidal formula or prismoidal method. This is the third method in earthwork calculations. So sectional area in this method, what we are going to calculate? Sectional area at the two ends and area at the midsection. If you find both of that, this method is finished. Sectional area at both ends of the roads and area at the midsection, if you find out, this method finishes. Now see, prismoidal formula. So in this cross-sectional area at one end, A1 is equal to BD1 plus SD1 square. This is one formula, students. Okay. Cross-sectional area at one end is that is A1 is equal to BD1 plus SD1 square. Next, cross-sectional area at the other end, that is A2, area at the other end, that is equal to BD2 plus SD2 square. This is another formula. Okay. Next, depth at the midsection. DM, that is equal to D1 plus D2 by 2. That is another formula. Next, area at the midsection. AM is equal to BDM plus SDM square. This is another formula. So finally, quantity of earthwork is equal to A1 plus A2 plus 4AM into L by 6. This is the methodology of prismoidal formula for finding quantity of earthwork in roads. Prismoidal formula problem. So far, we have discussed prismoidal formula methodology. How to solve problem with that prismoidal formula. Now, we are solving a small problem on prismoidal formula. Problem is earlier one only. Earlier what we have did, mean section area method and mid-ordinate method. Both methods we have done problems. Now, prismoidal formula to ఇప్పుడు problem చేస్తున్నాం. In this, A1 is equal to sectional area at one end. There is a formula, BD1 plus SD1 square. Breadth is equal to 10 meters. Already, same problem. Breadth is equal to 10 meters. Then D2. D1 is equal to 1 meter. D2 is equal to 1.6 meters. Okay. S is equal to 2 meters side slopes. So area A1 is equal to sectional area at one end. That is equal to BD1 plus SD1. This is BD1 plus SD1 square. That is equal to B. In the place of B, substitute the value of 10 meters. 10. Next, D1 place lo D1 is equal to 1 meter. D1 place lo 1 meter ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. Plus S is equal to S place లో 2 మీటర్లు ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. D1 place లో again 1 meter ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. D1 means 1. So 1 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. It is square. Put square here. So after simplification, the scientific calculator, you will get 12 meters square. Next, A2. Sectional area at another end of the road. A2 is equal to sectional area at the other end. Rondo side, road to the rondo side sectional area calculate chestam. That is A2. That is equal to BD2 plus SD2 square. So in this also, given values, you substitute in this formula and see what happens. B is equal to 10 meters. So in the place of B, substitute 10 meters. Then D2 is equal to 1.6 meters. In the place of D2, substitute 1.6 plus S. S is equal to side slope. That is equal to 2 meters give here. That is equal to 2. So S is equal to 2 into D2. In the place of D2, where is D2 given? Yes, here. D2 is equal to 1.6. So in the place of D2, substitute 1.6. Because square is here. Here also you put square. So after simplification in the scientific calculator, you will get 21.12 meters square. Next, AM, mid-sectional area. That is equal to BDM plus SDM square. So in this formula, DM we have to calculate. So DM is equal to D1 plus D2 by 2. So D1 value ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 1 meter. D1 place లో 1 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. Plus D2 value ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 1.6 ప్రతిక్షేపించండి. Divided by 2. Put to 2. After calculation with scientific calculator, you will get 1.3 meters. Now, AM, mid-sectional area, AM is equal to, what is the formula? BDM plus SDM square. This formula is. So, B is equal to 10 meters, B place. Then DM is equal to, we calculate this, 1.3 meters. So, DM, in the place of DM, 1.3 meters right. Plus S is equal to, side slope, 2 right. Into DM. Again, DM is 1.3. Because square is here. Put here also square. Now, after simplification with scientific calculator, you are getting a value of 16.38 meters square. So finally, what is asked in the problem? You have to calculate the quantity of the earthwork. So total quantity is equal to another formula for that. Prismoidal formula. For calculating quantity, another formula is given. That is equal to A1 plus A2 plus 4AM into L by 6. So, now substitute all these values and see what happens. A1 is equal to sectional area at 1 and equal to 12. It is given. A1 is equal to, put 12. Then, A2 is equal to mean sectional, that is sectional area at another end. That is equal to 21.12. So, in the place of A2, substitute 21.12 plus 4 into AM. AM value is 16.38. Substitute చేయండి. Into L value ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? L is equal to length of the road. That is equal to 200. L is equal to 200 meters. These are all given in the problem. ఈ వాల్యూస్ అన్ని ప్రాబ్లం లో ఇచ్చాడు. నేను ఎక్కడి నుంచో తీసుకొచ్చి అనుకున్నాను. Okay, don't be confused. So L is equal to 200 meters. That is equal to L is equal to 200 divided by 6. So finally, After calculating with scientific calculator, you are getting this value, 3,288 meter cube. I will show you once with scientific calculator. That's equal to 12 plus 21.12 plus 4 into 16.38. 16.38. That is equal to into 200 divided by 6. Four into 16.38 plus 21.12 plus 12 is equal to into 3,288 meter cube. 3,288 meter cube. Is it visible? Okay. Next problem. So with this, we have finished this problem. Now, there is another problem. Reduce the level of ground along the center line of a proposed road from chainage 10 to 20 are given below. The formation level at the 10th chainage is 107 meters and the road is downward gradient of 1 in 150 up to the chainage 14, and then the gradient changes to 1 in 100 downward. Formation width of the road is 10 meters and side slopes of banking are 2:1. Length of the chain is 30 meters. Calculate the quantity of earthwork. Students, till here, problem is given. This is solution. Please note this. Earlier I have read the problem. Now, chainages are given from 10 to 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And RL of the ground. Reduced level of the ground level. Those levels are also given here from 105 to 103.30. Then reduced level of the formation width, that is also given from 107 to 104.40 meters. Okay. Then height of the bank, that is also given in the problem. That is 2 meters, 1.2 meters, 1.16, then 0.050, 0.78, 1.60, 0.60, 1.20, 0.38, 0.70, and 1.10. So till here, this is problem. Then from here onwards, solution starts from here. This table is the solution. I think I will draw a line here. And this is chainage. This is chainage. Okay. Then draw a table like this. That is chainage. 10 to 20 meters. Height or depth. These values I have written from 2 to 1.10. See here, 2 to 1.10. Then mean height or depth. Then central area, side area, total area, length in between chainage. Then quantity, BD plus SD square into L. If it is above the ground level, you will get banking. And below the ground level road, that means cutting. If you are going below the ground level, you will cut the soil and see that road will be formed. So till here, we have written the chainage here, first column, then height of the banking, second column. Chainage first column రాసుకున్నాం 10 నుంచి 20 మీటర్ల వరకు. హైట్ ఆర్ డెప్త్, భూమి పైన ఉంటేనే హైట్ అంటాం, భూమి లోపల ఉంటేనేమో డెప్త్ అంటాము. అది లోతు. అది 2 నుంచి ఇక్కడ 2 నుంచి 1.10 ఇక్కడ రాసుకున్నాము. సో మీన్ హైట్ ఆర్ డెప్త్, దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాల్కులేట్. మీన్ హైట్ ఆర్ డెప్త్. హౌ డు యూ క్యాల్కులేట్? 2 plus 1.0 by 2. That is 3.2. All of you take your calculators. Without calculator, you don't get anything. Okay. That is, I'll show you calculations. 2 plus 1 point. This is 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1.2 divided by 2. That is equal to 1.6. Next, we'll take these two values. 1.20 plus 1.16 divided by 2. That is 1.18. That is 1.18. You can see. Okay. Like that. This plus this. 1.16 plus 0.50 divided by 2. అంటే 1.16 plus 0.50 divided by 2. వేస్తే 0.83 value వస్తుంది. Okay. Like that. This plus this divided by 2. E value వస్తుంది. This plus this divided by 2. E value వస్తుంది. This plus this. Like that you go on up to 20th chainage. You will get all these values, students. Next, central area. Breadth, how much it is given problem? I think it is given 10 meters. Okay. So central area, B is 10 meters. Then D is equal to this one. D is equal to mean depth. This is 1.6. So 10 into 1.6. How much you are getting? 16. 10 into 16. Multiply చేస్తే 10 into 1.6. 16 వస్తుంది. So that also you can check with the calculator. Students, so 10 into 1.6. 16. Okay. Next, B, in the place of B, take value 10. D value 1.6. Understood? So, next, 1.18 into 10. That is 11.80. Next, 0.83. ఈ 0.83 అనేది ఏమో D వాల్యూ. ఓకే. B అనేది ఏమో 10 meters ఇచ్చాను. సో 10 into 0.83, అది కూడా 8.30. లైక్ దట్ వీటన్నింటిని 10తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఈ వాల్యూస్ వస్తాయి. టిల్ 20th chainage you calculate and you will get this. Then SD square, side slope. SD square. S is equal to, how much it is given? 2:1, no? In the problem? 2. So in the place of S, put 2. and D is equal to this, and see what happens. So I think we will continue in the next class. This time is going to be over.